You're watching ABC4 News with Emily Flores, Glenn Mills, and Alana Brophy.
Now to consumer news. Some lawmakers in the House calling on the FTC to take steps to protect consumers and businesses from Grinch bots. These cyber consumers buying up popular toys and then reselling them for a much higher price.
Basil John reports as members of Congress want to stop these bots in their tracks and protect consumers, especially during the holiday season.
There's a growing army online making holiday gifts and toys more expensive.
Certain items that children really desire are unaffordable because of the cyberbots operation.
New York Democratic Congressman Paul Tonko authored a bill to stop so-called Grinch bots. He's also calling on the FTC to step in and prevent these bots from buying up merchandise and reselling at a profit.
When you've cornered that market, you then have the power to perhaps double the price.
Supply chain shortages already made finding in-demand gifts difficult. But with bots bypassing security measures and manipulating systems, the problem is even worse.
Think of things like PS5s, for example, or that toy that every kid wants this Christmas. And once these software programs discover them, they will buy them all up.
John Brayo with the National Consumers League encourages Republicans to join Democrats in outlawing predatory Grinch bots.
We think that that's very unfair and deceptive to consumers who just want to get a toy or a gift for someone they care about.
West Virginia Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito agrees Congress needs to take action.
For parents of younger children who some have their heart set on certain items, it can be really a difficult Christmas morning if you can't get it under the tree.
And Tonko fears that if these bots remain unchecked, the issues will only get worse as time goes on. Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.
Thank you so much, Basil. Well, Utahns braving the cold and wind for hours this morning to take home the gift that keeps on giving, well, at least for a year. The first 100 customers in line when doors opened at the new Wendy's in Park City, receiving free meals from the fast food chain every week for a year. Some waiting in line for the love of Wendy's, others waiting to donate the card to those in need or even auction that card off and donate the funds.
I think people need the help more than I need the Wendy's.
I actually really like that Dave and Wendy support good causes, and so why not support them over other places? And why are you doing it?
And Wendy's food is lit.
All right. Now, there's no such thing as free lunches. You, of course, had to buy something to get one of those tickets this morning, but everyone that we spoke with said that it was worth the wait.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
And as they were waiting in that line, it was frosty outside.
Yes, indeed. They didn't care, but we're going to care with the storm coming in, right, Alana?
We have to give Glenn credit. But I feel like I would do anything for a spicy chicken, but I like the frosty
Yeah, the
reference.
frosty's sounding kind of good to me right now,
Yeah, well,
even with that storm coming in.
Yeah, well, the temperatures will match your need, Glenn, because we're going to see a cold front whipping through the state. It's going to bring snow, frost, travel complications, a lot going on. But we start with the winds. The live look from West Valley. This camera has been bumping around because of the strong winds we've been seeing. The western side of the state really battling that southwesterly flow. Look at our bigger numbers. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust in Cedar City. That's why that wind advisory was upgraded to a high wind warning. 31-mile-per-hour gust in Salt Lake. These winds holding on for the next several hours. Also bringing in milder conditions. We're sitting at 51 degrees in Salt Lake City, and that is evident that southwesterly flow and the southerly wind transporting that warmer air in. And definitely, you've heard this before, the warm before the storm, as you see upper 40s and low 50s. Salt Lake and St. George match in temperature right now. You know something's going on. We are tracking this robust cold front that's going to come through and really change the game. We've got the timing on the front, the window of heaviest precipitation. A lot of people are looking to hit the road, and I-15 will be impacted by this storm. We've got a compromised morning commute, and I'll tell you how much to expect, but we have the changes underway as we speak. The front is approaching the Beehive State, increasing cloud cover throughout the day today with mild conditions and mild temperatures. Behind this front, we've got cold air and precipitation. We're going to start to notice those changes as early as 9 o'clock when the front starts to enter the Beehive State in the northwestern corner of Utah. Winter storm warning. Oh, yeah. The Wasatch Front is part of this. This is not just for our mountains, but our Uintas, Cottonwoods, as well as mountains in central and southern Utah are part of this. But so are the valleys in central Utah over I-15. So a winter storm warning means that we're expecting road snow, and that is really going to complicate things as people take the road and head to the game for Vegas. It's going to be messy. Okay, here's the front. It comes on through. Timing by 9 p.m. Knocking on the door. It's up near Park Valley. This band of snow means business. It could initially start as rain because of our mild temperatures, but behind the front we get cold air that really fills in. Here we are by 1 a.m. Cache Valley picking up the snow. It's sliding further south, starting as rain, but will quickly transition to snow following the front moving through the area. We expect that front to pass through the Wasatch Front area, and behind it a period of heavy precipitation. 5 a.m. that looks sloppy, and it includes I-15 in central and southern Utah. Notice how the moisture holds on. By 7 a.m. we will see snow showers lingering up there in the high country. It is going to impact things through about lunchtime. Cloud cover by Friday into Saturday. Another wave comes through for southern Utah and into the central portion of the state. Let's start with this overnight storm. Here are some key messages. 9 p.m. it moves in, tracks through the Wasatch Front around 2 a.m. so you know what to expect. We get valley rain, but then snow filling in, and that window of heavy snow for northern Utah, that's about 2 to 5 a.m. so before the morning commute, but winter travel conditions will be awaiting you as you step out. Central and southern Utah, 3 to 9 a.m. brings the potential for the heaviest snowfall. So that window, important to keep an eye on because we know it is going to bring tough travel conditions. So much so that we are anticipating delays. You saw that UDOT map. It's over the high country. How much snow is expected? 2 to 5 inches for the Wasatch Front benches, getting another 4 to 8, 6 to 12 in our mountain valleys. That includes Park City and Cache Valley, 2 to 5 along the I-15 corridor, and healthy totals expected for the high country, including the central and southern mountains. The Cottonwoods could pick up another quick foot. Heavy snow, blowing snow. Avalanche warning is posted. This holds until Saturday at 6 a.m. So let that be the telltale sign that this is going to be a strong storm. That avalanche warning staying in effect. So the backcountry, not the place you want to be. Temperatures are going to tumble. We're expecting those 20s and 30s for daytime highs into tomorrow. And just know, as we get through the afternoon hours, we'll start to clear, but the cold stays behind. 20s and 30s for highs in central Utah. Here's the south. Rain in St. George. Another shot of rain with active conditions for Sunday into Monday, with another storm on the way for the Wasatch Front. That will start as rain and transition to snow, and we see those temperatures knocked back down with daytime highs in the 30s as we roll through next week. A lot going on. Happy December. Glenn, Emily, over to you.